So I've been doing some thinking, and I realized I could use grass blocks. However, without Silk Touch, well, I have to get it down here the hard way. The very, very annoying way. Which has made progress. It's gone from the beginning of the cave over there to all the way over here. This has been about 1 or 2 days of letting it just go. So it'll get here eventually. But on top of that, I've actually been thinking about what I want to do with the areas down here. I know I originally said I was going to have the storage room back there, but I have a better idea. Well, maybe it's better, I'm not sure yet. So what I want to have is I want to have like a farming area over here, even though this will also be a farming area technically, but I want to have most of my farms in this direction. And I decided to put sugarcane over here, which I didn't realize would work so well. And so from here I can either just keep it a manual farm, or I can automate it with a few things later on in the future. So with this, I'm thinking of putting all my future farms, well, like automatic farms, kind of in this direction. It won't always be like that, but the general gist will be most automated farms, I think, will be in this direction. I'm not exactly sure about it. It's like a farming area. And then over here, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have an area for enchanting and villagers and basically a library. I don't know exactly how I want to set it up, if I want to cover some of these entrances for the caves, or if I want to kind of work all of this into it and have, for example, it come down to this area and then I have this part be the floor with all of this with the different tunnels and stuff. But I do like the idea of having a villager area whenever I find villagers, because we have yet to find any villagers. But enchanting and all that I think I'll put over here. And I figure I put the storage over here. Now, I actually got kind of lucky because back through here, I found this little nice circular area, which again can branch off into other areas. So for example, this would be the villager area in this direction, and then the farming area would be over here. And so everything could fairly easily funnel into this area, which I think would be really cool to have. It's a central area for a lot of things, especially as we update to future updates and we can get more fancy pants stuff and whatnot. But I really like this idea, so I'm going to kind of play around with it a bit more and figure out exactly what I want to do. I think I'm going to have to push this wall out a little bit and figure all that out, but currently I'm just waiting on grass to move, which again is a very slow process. But in between all that, I've actually been farming a bunch of cobble. I made a very basic, like the cobble generator, and just been farming away at it because I very much want to ensure that I have all of the cobble and brick that I actually need to keep on doing the tower. Because as you can see, it's not done yet and we're getting all snowy in here. But I've been farming pumpkins like a madman. So needless to say, I have plenty of pumpkins for all of my lighting needs at the moment. And I think I have an idea for a pumpkin farm that I can do. I think today I kind of wanted to really just kind of mess around with a few things and try to map out some ideas. Because right now I just have so many ideas rocking around in my head that I kind of want to get some of them put down to figure out what might work, what might not work. So I want to figure out what I want to do with the storage for starters, because that's kind of a big one to have, since I'm a little tired of having my 4 chests. Although to be honest, it's not the end of the world. It'd just be nice to have a little something more planned and work on a few other things, but the main thing I want to figure out is the storage and how all that's going to flow in. But yeah, I'm pretty looking forward to this. And I think we'll work on a bit of a design for this as well. I want to have grass growing through here, so once I get the block down to literally right here, I can just kind of take all this out and be fine. It'll be great. It'll be great. And also, the birch trees aren't growing at all, which I find weird. Do they need to be a higher ceiling? They might need to have a higher ceiling. I'll have to test that and see if that's the issue, because the spruce I was pretty sure wouldn't grow anyways, but the birch I was pretty sure would be able to grow. And same with oak, it occasionally grows, but it's not very consistent, so I think it's the ceiling I need to raise up. Probably a few blocks. Which isn't a huge deal. It's just, yeah, little more mining. So, gonna get a few things done and bring you back. So I've done some things and made some decisions. However, the decision mostly that I made was based on the grass. I love it here. Looks great. So green. And then we get the swamp. Swamp grass does not look good right now. It looks okay later on, but right now it doesn't look good. So I'm not sure if I want to keep it as it is for now and then just kind of see how much the color changes, or get rid of it and put planks. I think for now I'm just going to keep it and see how it looks. But finally, birch trees have grown. I think it was the height of the ceiling, because that's all I did differently. And I mean, I put jack-o'-lanterns down there for light, but I'm pretty sure it was the ceiling. So now let's head over here. We can place down our enchanting over in this direction. Surprisingly enough, this is not the final path to get here. There we go. Right here. Alright. So what I'm thinking is we put the enchanting table kind of down this way. It's a dead end, which is surprising that I've actually found a dead end. I swear every path leads to another part of the tunnel. It's ridiculous. So I think I want to head down here and have the enchanting area be down here. And it'd be kind of cool to have some sort of thing leading down here, but I like the idea of having a build-up to the enchanting room, which could be surrounded by books or whatever. Books or some sort of library, I guess. But obviously we need to go for the basic enchanting setup at the moment, which is, well, bookshelves. Nope, that was wrong. I didn't mess up. The game messed up. I will say that as I've played the older versions so far, I'm definitely... I like where the game has gone, very much so. I forgot that books are very easy to make. You don't need leather, it's just 3 paper, which I conveniently have quite a bit of sugarcane. So that is quite nice. And we're going to use birch as the sacrificial planks for most of the wood at the moment, since I really don't care for birch wood at the moment. Later on when we get stripped birch, that's the good stuff. So birch is definitely going to be my main, I guess, farming wood. That way I can get all the chests and such, that I need. Oh, over here. Like that. I don't think they've updated enchanting at the moment to where I think it's like level 50 is the max enchanting right now, and I'm too impatient for that. So I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. But what we will do, so I have that basically set up for enchanting, but I definitely want to get storage more figured out as much as I can at the moment, I would say. So I think we're going to have this be the center of the room. If it is actually the center, that would be amazing. I don't feel like it is, though. I think it's probably like right here. Well, let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we move it to right here and push this out a couple blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we push you back, I guess it doesn't need to be symmetrical. I'm very used to just making symmetrical things. So I may just kind of roll with it and just see what happens. Yeah, I'm very used to a certain way of doing this. And this is not the way I usually do it. So I think we want to have basically silo storage of just all the stuff that I'm going to get, of all the stuff that we're just going to get bulk of. So wood and stone, we're just going to put them all, the wood at least, in one chest for right now. Later on I can split it up, but I don't care to at the moment. I think it'll actually be better if it's in just one deal. So if we have that there, if we put the stone, for example, right here, make it kind of rounded out. I don't know if that's going to really do much or look better or worse. So I don't think frames are item frames. Is there like a restriction on item frames at the moment? I can't remember. I don't believe there is. Is it just this? Okay, so yeah, I think we need this. Are they not in the game? Or are item frames reversed for some reason? No, okay. I don't believe item frames are in the game yet. That is poopy at the moment, but it is what it is. Okay. And of course, signs don't stack at the moment. That is annoying. Same thing with buckets, which I'm really hoping that changes soon. Alright, so we're going to need signs. What we're going to do... this makes it harder when I can't use stairs the way I want to. So we're just going to do this. That's just going to mean the entire column. And then wood. Wood items. Right there. So these two columns are just wood and stone. Very simple. Hard to mess up, but I'm sure I'll find a way. Okay, so we got that. Now I think what we'll have to do... we do this. So let's do... just put nature. I always prefer my design... The only design that I like know off the top of my head that I've liked in the past uses future mechanics, which are not in the game right now. I didn't actually space this out a certain way. So I don't know exactly how well this is going to go with sticking to a pattern of like 3-in-1 sort of deal. But we will find out together. So if we start here... Wow, that actually works beautifully. Jeez. Was not expecting that. Alright, so let's put... Now as far as what I want right here... I feel like we could just copy that. Maybe change the background block. If we do... What if we do this? Switch it out with wood slabs. So we do this. Do this all the way down. And then we put... I still don't know why, but I like that. Then we can put the water... The water in here. I think this one will just make that. Of course, continue this up here. And for the background, we'll put the stone brick. And then in the future, what we could do is put either like make this a bubble column, so you have some animation going through, or you can put kelp behind it. So it has that little bit of flowiness to it. I think it'd be kind of cool. If we feel like updating anything in the future is kind of keeping it how it is, and then going on to a separate part. Now I think for that though, I also want to add some jack-o'-lanterns. I know I already have some there. Because I'm all about adding some extra light anywhere I can. So if we do... That wouldn't look good, I don't think, sitting right here. Would it? That'd be okay. Maybe if we do every other one? Or just for the ambiance, we can do this. It kind of lights it up. It's not a vast difference or anything like that, but I definitely think in the future, kelp or some sort of bubble column here would be really cool. Okay. So I do like this idea, though. Now, how would... I'm curious, if spruce logs look decent behind it, would that be better? I don't know. I like the contrast of the spruce, but I think I'll keep both of them for now. I wonder if we alternate. Would that be a thing? I don't hate the idea. So let's go full bore and make this what it is. Yeah, okay, so... But I am liking how this is coming along. I think it's going to be pretty cool, honestly. As time goes on, it'll be easier to make things and get things going. Because, like, right now, or in the future, what I'll have to do is switch these streams to go this way. Or I guess technically they can keep going this way, but then feed it back towards the storage system over here. Or have their own storage system over here, since there's going to be a lot more food items and such. And so we may just have a storage for these guys maybe over here and just push this wall back a bit. But I think one central storage unit, storage system area would be the best. However, I do want to have, you know, I want to use as much of the cave really as I can. So yeah, the water is going to go right between these two. So what I would need to do is raise this up by 1. Which I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be. Because that's just what I do. And what I could do is put stairs right here. Hang on. So something like this. And we raise the floor up. And that way everything is still... Oh, it's not accessible right now. What if we do, instead of stairs... Okay, so slabs we can do. Doesn't really look the best. But it's accessible. I kind of like this. However, I'm thinking I might change the slabs to something else. Or like alternate the slabs. Maybe do like... I don't really know. What other slabs are there right now? I don't think there's actually any other slabs minus the stone brick slabs and the wood slabs. I'm gonna keep it like this for now though. Because I do like it, but I think there's some improvements to be made. Alright, so we're just gonna work with that for now and leave that be. Because I don't want to be hyper-focused on one thing and then just be obsessive about it. So as far as this goes, I think for now, we're just going to have the storage be on just this front wall. And then from there we can branch out the storage itself. Because right now there's really not a whole lot that I can think of. So I think that's what we're going to do for now. I need to let more stone brick cook up. And I think we're going to do stairs or slabs going up here. So if we do this, this, and then for this we'll need to have one back here. So we have like here, for example. Will that work? Yeah, because then we'll have the rest of the blocks right here. Yes. No. What if we do this? I have a smidgen of an idea. And then we do that. That could work. It may not be the smoothest transition, but it's a transition. Yeah. I think we'll go with that for now. If I can think of something better in the future, I'll do that, but I am okay with that. All right. I got something done. I'm so proud of myself. It's not much, but it's something. Alright, next would be the ceiling. Which again, it's just probably going to be a repeat of... probably just stone brick or something. Nothing too much. And I'm going to see how much time is left. And if there's time, we'll do something else. So we are out of time. But I forgot about sandstone. Does sandstone have slabs? Oh, it does. Okay. I forgot about that. I don't know why I forgot about that, but I did. I'm not sure how well sandstone would fit in here. Now I'm curious. Huh. Why do I like that? Also, I wanted to see this real quick. Oh, I forgot it's got that texture. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. And then I want to try the stone brick slabs and just see how it looks, if it looks good in the least. So we need this. I definitely don't care for that block as that. However, I do like... I'm going to leave this here for a bit and just see what I think. If you have any suggestions, let me know down below. But, yeah, I totally forgot about sandstone. I do think sandstone works in here. I don't know why, but it kind of goes with this grass. Or it's just the massive contrast. Either way. There is a slime bouncing somewhere around here. I don't know where. But the squishiness. Oh, there you are. Jeez, you were driving me crazy. Okay. Well, it's safe to say that in the future, when I can actually figure out where the chunks are, that I can have a slime farm. And also, I did actually start and finish a skelly farm, which is just using the spawner that we found many moons ago. Or I found it off camera, I can't remember. So I'll show you that real quick, and then we will end it for today. For some reason this design, it's not a new design by any stretch, but I had built one in my previous world that I was doing for the upgrade sort of series, and it didn't work this well. So I'm not sure what I did differently, or if it's like because I lit stuff up better, I'm not sure. But this one works a lot better than my other one. So here's the spider spawner that was found a while ago. Through here and down the hall is the skelly spawner, which is over here. And there's slimes around here somewhere. I think they're down there. Yes. Hey, friend. So needless to say, I've got... There's a lot of opportunity for slime in the future, but I don't know how to capitalize on it at the moment. Because I don't know how to do the chunk borders. Well, it's literally not in the game yet. But yeah, this thing works like a charm. And I don't totally understand why. Or at least why it's so much better than my previous one. Not complaining, just surprised. Maybe they get out of the way faster? Either way. I'm gonna do some farming for bones. That way I can farm some logs and stuff like that. But that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully you did enjoy. And let me know any sort of ideas that you may have for the base. Whether it be in the future for the base or just currently. Alrighty, take care of yourself. Thanks for watching.